Hello everyone, and welcome back to another tutorial for the Gaming Gods Dark RP Jobs. My name is Cultural, I am a moderator for the server, and today I will be showing you how to cook meth with the Master Meth Cook Job. Now in order to cook meth with the Master Cook Meth Job, you will need a very big, tall, wide room to use. So under the sewers I have found a perfectly good situated room right here. Now, the reason you need such a massive room is for the main component of making meth. By pressing F4 and going to the shop tab, you will see the combiner. It is $6,000. Let's go ahead and buy it. Now, it is a very massive item, and of course, for some reason, it's killing me already, so we're going to go ahead and move that out of the way. Now, before I begin, let me make sure to tell you and inform you to not put this near the wall. You will see later why that is very important to not put it near the wall. However, it is not life or death. So, as you can see, it tells you the steps on this screen right here to add meth. So, how we're going to do that, we're going to go to the shop. We're going to buy 1 barrel of meth. It'll cost 1,000. Now, where that barrel went, I have no clue. In fact, the barrel is, for some reason, invisible. So let's go ahead and see if we can maybe fix that. See if I can figure out where this barrel is. In fact, I don't know where it is. Unfortunately, the barrel was invisible, so I could not show you exactly what to do, but what you will do is you will take the barrel, you will hover it over this little area, and it will begin pouring. Now, what I normally do is I normally put a step stool of some kind, so that way I can reach up there easier. So we're going to go ahead and take this barrel, or this box, and we are going to set it right beside the machine. That way it is easier to reach this little compartment. Now, after that, you will need to buy some aluminium. It will tell you a random number of aluminium to get, so let's go ahead and move this barrel back over here. And while we wait for the processing, let's go ahead and buy the other required instruments. So you'll need a gas filter. We'll go ahead and place that to the left over here. You will need a transport crate. We will go ahead and we'll put that to the right of the combiner. We'll put it right here. And finally, you will need a freezer. So let's go ahead and buy the freezer. And let's go ahead and prop it up. That way it doesn't fall over and knock the trays out. We'll go ahead and set it right there. Make it nice and straight. Now after that, you will need the aluminium. Nice little peek from our server owner, P2. Go ahead and buy the required aluminium that you need. Again, you will jump up onto the box and you will hover it over that area. You will then dump it inside of it and it will begin processing. While that is processing, the next step after aluminium will be to put the filter on almost immediately, as you can see it placed on. Now the reason you don't want to put the combiner right next to a wall is because when you press E on the filter, it will bounce to the left. Now, you can put it close to the wall over here, or any wall, although it is preferred that you have a more open workspace for easy maneuverability. But just make sure you do not put the left side of the combiner close to a wall, because otherwise the filter will bounce into the wall, and it will reattach itself to the combiner over and over and over, and is quite tedious and quite time consuming. Now after this is done processing, it will go straight into the filter. So the filter then will begin processing out any noxious gas. So while we wait for that, let's go ahead and go to the hyper freezer and press E and pull out all the trays that we can. Now these trays of course line up automatically in a line. That way it's easier for you to go ahead and get the trays and later on the frozen methamphetamine sludge. So, go ahead and stack all 5 on this tray. It'll make it a lot quicker and also save a few seconds by doing this. And it will automatically begin to produce the methamphetamine sludge onto all 5 trays, and it will pop them out here, which is why you want the freezer very close to the combiner and the storage chest close to the freezer. So, while we wait for the filter to reduce the lithium hydride gas, I will skip towards the next part of when it is processing the methamphetamine sludge and popping it onto the trays. So, I will see you guys then. Since the lithium hydride gas is taking a while to process, I will actually go and show you where the 3 meth buyers on the Gaming Gods map are. So I will go ahead and no clip so as to make it quick. So in this portion of the map, which is right past the car sales garage normally, and it will be, the meth buyer will be in front of this basketball court in this cement-like courtyard, and he will be behind this alleyway in front of this dumpster right next to this opium pack buyer. He is unfortunately, the second meth buyer will be behind this building next to the cinema. He is in the back alleyway with, again, another opium pack buyer. And finally, we have the third meth buyer, who is actually the only one next to a drop point right beside him, and he's behind the gas station, which is a gang territory, which will be shown by a flag when a gang controls this territory. So, now as you can see, the final step is finishing meth sludge. You'll get approximately 1200 if you put the filter on. If you don't put the filter on, well, you're not going to get that much meth. However much you get depends on when you put the filter on. If you put the filter on before the filter or at the start of the filter step, you will get the maximum, which is 1200 meth sludge. And the later you put the filter on within the filter step, the less meth sludge you will get. And in turn, you will get less money from when you sell the meth. Now as it hit 1200, you can see that it is ready to collect. So as we put the freezing trays there already, you can see that it has already popped down. Now it is pretty bright due to the lights, so I will go ahead and I will remove them real quick. Let me go ahead and find the remover right here. We will get rid of some of this extra light. It's very bright. There you go. You can see the numbers a little bit better, but it's a lot darker down here. You will simply put the trays in the hyperlinks. Now you will get 4 250 gram trays, and you will get 1 200 gram trays when you get 1200 meth. Now while that is freezing over, you can either wait, or you can go ahead, you can pop the filter off with E, you can set it to over here, and as you can see it popped off to the left, and it says you need to clean the combiner before the next use. So just go ahead, press E all over it, doesn't matter where you, well, you gotta press it anywhere to the same spot. It is now ready for meth, and you can put 2 meth barrels in now. It'll of course give you a random number. And now you wait for the trays. So the trays will give you a sound when they are done freezing. That noise was the noise of the tray finishing. And as you can see, they're all finishing together. You can see that you went from 250 grams to 225 and 200 grams to 180. So go ahead, look at the trays, and press E on them. They will of course fall out in line. Now what you do next is you press E 3 times on the trays, and you will get your methamphetamine. You can see from 225 grams you get 214 grams, and from 180 you get 171. So now you just break all 5 trays, you go ahead and you pick up all the bags, and you drop them off in the container. Now with a full 1200, you will fill up this storage unit, and it will close itself. If not, it will stay open, and you will have to either get more methamphetamine, or you can simply just get the extra meth that you need by making more of it, and you can fill up the storage unit like so. Let's go and put those up. So now the combiner is ready for another use, and your storage is now ready to be sold. So what you do is you get your pocket, and you left click on it, and now we go find a meth buyer. Now this one is the most public one. As you leave this entrance, you will see that the police station is directly to your left. So hopefully you don't catch a police officer's eye while you are trying to drop off your methamphetamine. So as you walk up to the meth buyer, you go ahead and click E. He will tell you, I have assigned you a drop-off point, hurry up. As you look around the map, you can see it's all the way over there. The timer is, I believe, 73 to 75 seconds. And you can make it. If you hold shift, you can make it. Otherwise, you can buy a car, and you will still make it. So, I believe this is the only drop-off point in this part of the map. So let's go ahead and find it. It is, of course, in this back area playground, which is a little shady if you ask me. And, of course, it's right next to the brothel. Let's go ahead and close that door. You will see the tunnel, very far tunnel. Unfortunately, you can't fall down it. Open your pocket, right click, go ahead and pick up with your grav gun and drop it, and there you go. $51,300 for 1,026 grams of meth. So that is how you make meth. Those are the steps. If you found this tutorial helpful, please leave a like or put a comment down in the comment section below. And if you would like to see more possible videos and more tutorials for the Dark RP of gaming gods, go ahead and subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you are notified of every time this channel makes a video and a tutorial. I will see you guys next time, and I hope to see you on the server. Peace.